Hey guys, this is Brian over at R1Soft, and in this video I'm going to walk you through setting up the agent software on a CentOS server. We're going to go through everything from setting up your Yum repository, installing the agent software itself, as well as installing the kernel module. So let's go ahead and get started. What we need to do first is go ahead and set up our Yum repository. So we're going to need to open a web browser, and we're going to go to repo.r1soft.com. Now once we're there, we're going to scroll to the bottom, and you're going to see a file called Yum info HTML. We're going to open that up, and this is going to have some basic instruction down here at the bottom on what we need to do. But basically we're going to create a file in the Yum repos D directory on that server called r1soft.repo, and what we need to paste in there is this information. So where you're going to need to copy that. I've already got this set up, so I'll show you how I set mine up. Let me go ahead and open up that file for you. Repos D. Alright, so there you go. So I pasted that content into this file. All you got to do is save that file, and you're ready to install any of our packages. The package that we're going to need for the agent here is called server backup-enterprise-agent. Now that's so if you need to actually search for any of our packages, it's server backup, all one word, or you can just search for R1Soft, and you get a list of all of our packages. So let's go ahead and get this installed. So we're going to need to yum install and server backup-enterprise-agent. So go ahead and install that. Yes. Alright, so that's downloading and installing. Now once we get that set up and installed, next step is going to be making sure that we have the dependencies that we need for our kernel module, and then setting the kernel module up. So we're almost done here. Alright, we're good to go. So first thing that we're going to need to do, the dependency that we need for building a kernel module is the kernel-devel package on CentOS. What we need to do is make sure that the running kernel matches the kernel-devel package that's available in the repository. If these two items do not match, so if you've got an older kernel and the repo file for the kernel-devel package is newer, and you install that, the build is not going to work. The devel package has to match your running kernel. This is a common issue with some folks that out there that don't really update their kernel that frequently. So what happens is they don't update, they don't reboot to do that. So the kernel-devel package is newer. You've got a couple options. I'm linking to a video down here in the description of this video that'll show you how to get that set up. So if you type in yum info kernel-devel, for example, and you see that it does not match your running kernel, so let's see, 504.16.2 is what's available in the repo, and I am running 16.2. So these two items match, I'm good to go. But if you, for example, if you see that uname-r is displaying something that is older than what's available in the repo, then go ahead and stop here. Go ahead and watch that video in the description, and once you've got that resolved, come back here. Alright, so let's go ahead and install that kernel-devel package. Alright, get that going. Yes. Almost there. Alright. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's go ahead and use the server backup utility that comes with our software, and we'll build that module. So what we need to do is type in server backup setup --get -module. So once we hit that, it's going to go out there, it's going to look at the source, it's going to grab the headers, everything that it needs, and it's going to send those up to our build server. So we're uploading that information. We're building a custom kernel module for you right now, and then we're gonna download that to your server and load it up into the kernel automatically. All right. All right, so there you go. So it gives you some instruction here. We need to restart the agent in order to load the kernel module. So .d cdp agent restart, and that's not going to take 300 seconds, but there you go. All right, so we've got the agent software restarted, the kernel modules installed and loaded. That's pretty much it. Last step that we need to do here is to install the backup manager key. So we have to do that from the agent side. The way that the backups work is we're contacting the agent to request those backups. So we need to install a key to allow that backup manager to get those backups. So what we need to do is use that server backup utility one more time. Set up, and we're going to put in the URL for the backup manager. We're going to get key and 184. Let's see, there's my backup manager. 139. All right. So you don't want to use this exact URL. This is just an example of my backup manager. Do that. Bam. Key successfully installed. Now we're ready to get some backups from our backup manager. So that's it. Once you walk through all these steps, you're ready to go back over to your backup manager and start setting everything up in there. One more note though, you might want to make sure that port 1167 is open on the server so we can communicate with the agent software here. So thanks for watching.